It's a beautiful, bright winter's day at Lalande and we're off to the charity shop.
Well, someone's happy this morning.
I want to find things for the new bedroom if possible. I've got so many treasures, look. What do you think?
What have you got?
This, I'm so excited about, because look, it's the same colours as the room we're working on.
That's amazing, that's going to look beautiful.
So now if we buy some old chairs that need reupholstery, we can maybe use this on them, or make a bedspread with it.
That's definitely going to work.
And then I have 3 tablecloths. That's just for the garden in the summer. And this one's nearly 3 meters long, and it's only €5. And this one is 3.5 meters long. It's only €6.
Wow.
So they're all coming home. And look, all of this edging for €3.
Is that it?
Yes.
That's a bargain.
Okay, so it's going well. You found anything?
I found a pair of burgundy braces, and I love wearing braces. €1.50 and a blue pair for €2.
Oh, you've got a magnificent brace wardrobe now.
Yes.
And as you can see, I've started painting all of the panelling green. And when it's finished, that's going to brighten this room up so much. But until I've finished all of the painting, including the ceiling, I can't put my curtains up. The fabric that I used to edge the curtains is the same as the wallpaper. And I chose the very big stripe to put on the edge of the main curtain drops and the smaller stripe to edge all of the swags. And I'll also use that to edge the tails when I finally make those for the window. I'll take them up to the room so that we can have a look and see how they look against the colours of the wall. This is quite exciting. There you can see how they're going to look with the green paintwork and how the curtain, which I'm sorry is not ironed yet, has been entirely edged with the fabric that matches the wallpaper. I think the colours work really well together, and I've also made 3 swags to go just along the top of the alcove. Obviously they're just lying on the floor and I haven't had a chance to properly arrange the folds yet. But as you can see, I've picked out the smaller stripe in the fabric, and they will go up at the top of that alcove, hanging down from there. What a manly sight.
It's quite heavy.
We've set ourselves up in the winter salon. Michael's just preparing the fire because we've decided that my automaton needs restoration.
Just a bit of conservation.
Yes.
Oh,
golly.
where did that go?
I don't know, but you nearly sent the whole chateau up there. This is my beautiful 19th century French automaton by the company Bontemps, but it's very old and very dusty and in need of work. So let's wind him up, and you can see how after even 150 years he sings magnificently. We call him Flappy Bird, and he's one of the most loved inhabitants of this chateau.
Flappy Bird is in a right state. First of all, he's filthy, so we need to give his feathers a little clean.
Right, let's bring him over for some much needed love and attention. He is a bit on the grubby side.
We have some alcohol,
Alcohol.
some acetone for cleaning the feathers. We've got ammonia, which is great for gilding, cleaning up the gilding. We've also got some nail varnish remover, which will be also quite helpful to clean some of his feathers, which are really filthy.
And some wire wool.
And some wire wool in case we need it for the cage. We've also got some very soft brushes, squirrel hair, which is the softest, goat hair and pony hair, which we will use to get the dust off of his feathers.
Yes, his feathers really are in a lamentable state.
He's filthy.
Not bad for 150 though.
Well, no, if I look like that after 150 years, I'd be quite pleased. Just need to take these screws out. They're what's holding the cage to the base.
And what a beautiful base it is with that acanthus leaf.
Oh, look at the original colour of the green velvet.
I've never seen him out of his cage. Hello, Flappy Bird. I've come to my fabric cupboard just to see if I can find something for Flappy Bird's base. Now, what do we have in here? There's a similar green in silk Sadly, I don't have any velvet in the house at the moment, but I think that silk is nicely in keeping with the luxuriousness of his fabric, and maybe one of these would look good. I'll take them down. Whilst I was occupied finding possible fabrics, you have made incredible progress with the cage.
Look at the...
That is coming up so shiny, and that's just with wire wool.
Just very gently taking off the tarnish. I quite like the raw green silk because it's as close to the original colour as we can get. The green...
That's pretty close.
I think it... And because it doesn't have a pattern as well, it won't look strange.
Right, we've definitively decided that he's going to get the green raw silk base, and I have very gingerly, carefully lifted him out of his case, and you can see the old mechanism with the paper bellows. Do you see the bellows going up and down? Absolutely extraordinary. And now that I've lifted Flappy Bird out, I can use his base as a template for my fabric. And I can cut that out.
You see in there?
Yes.
These two, the only thing that's holding him, the mechanics that make him move, are these two little rods.
Yes.
So once we take these little rods off, we can unscrew this and we can remove Flappy Bird.
He's free.
He is. Flappy Bird is free. That one makes his tail move, and this one makes his head move.
Oh. There you can see just how rich that green velvet was underneath, and how much it's faded in the years. Okay, let's have a look at this dust you're finding. Clouds of dust coming off. I've just placed the fabric on, and Michael's making a slit in it for the lever. It's quite painstaking work.
So Stephanie is just giving the cage a clean, getting off all of those years of tarnish.
And you've given him a little bib as though he's at the dentist, ready for his clean.
Yes, he's just at the dentist, ready for his little clean. The smell of the ammonia is unbearable.
It's disgusting from here.
But what I'm going to use is some ammonia and a cotton pad and try and clean some of the tarnish off of this brass without actually scrubbing it. Look at that.
Shine.
Isn't that marvellous? Look. That's the dirt.
Good riddance. And really, from now on, Flappy Bird, could you please try to keep a cleaner home?
It's a real transformation, isn't it?
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything we can do about his feathers.
I'm sure there's something we can do. I mean, this is a very, very soft brush. It's made of squirrel hair. It's one of the softest natural hairs you can get. He's very fragile, so he needs something extremely soft. Look at the dust coming off of him. Well, what we do now is we use some acetone and just gently wipe over the feathers.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
You can see the colour coming back. The red and the green. He's a bit damp at the moment, but when he dries, and you fluff him back up with the brush, it's going to look amazing.
Looks a bit bedraggled right now. I was wondering what on earth everyone's doing to him. It is amazing what the wire wool is doing here, look.
Wow.
And you see that shine appearing.
Wow. That's unbelievable, the difference. Compared to here, where it's all dull.
He is so shiny and so much more colourful than he was. I've just finished.
You finished?
I thought I'd never get to the end of it. I have rubbed the entire cage with wire wool whilst you were giving Flappy Bird an acetone bath. Look at this.
Look at the state of you.
It's disgusting.
You are
I'm quite happy.
disgusting.
It looks better though, doesn't it?
It is so shiny.
I can't tell you how tedious it was to do that to every single individual wire. But worth it.
Really worth it.
Let's put him back.
Right. Final stage is just to put the cage back on.
Here we go. Look how clean he looks. How shiny his cage. How magnificent his plumage. And he's happily watched over by my father's painting.
What's the problem, Stephanie? You seem to be scratching.
It's disgusting. All of the tiny flakes of wire wool have gone through my dress and into my tights. And it's horrible. I'm full of wire wool, so I'm going to go and have a lovely bath before
Yeah, I
the
think
party.
that's wise. I don't think you can enjoy yourself.
Itching all night. People will think there's something very wrong. Oh, it feels horrible. Okay, it was worth it for Flappy Bird, but I have got to go and get all of this off. This is exactly what I need to relax, prepare for the party, and get rid of all of this ridiculous wire wool. This is the life. I'm actually going to find it quite hard to go downstairs for the party. I think I just want to stay in here for the rest of the evening. I brought a drink up with me. There's no need to go down. Actually, it's all okay. I found a reason to get out of the bath. I just remembered that I bought that really pretty pink lace tablecloth at Emmaüs, the charity shop, today. So I'm going to get up, go downstairs, and lay a really nice table for tonight's party. What's in that wonderful cocktail shaker?
It's an adventure.
An adventure in a single drink.
Sensual adventure.
You're taking everyone at the party on a sensual adventure.
No, just you.
I feel very blessed.
You should.
And a bit frightened.
No. Just get some ice. Look at that!
How delicious.
Oh my god!
Oh, how could I say
Wait
no to
for
that?
it! Wait for it! Here you go, Stephanie!
Thank you very much, Maddie. Is it a cocktail or is it a dessert?
Cocktail!
I asked Michael to light a big fire, and it seems he took me seriously. I think that's the biggest fire I've ever seen in this fire grate. Here's the lovely new pink lace tablecloth, and I've paired it with very simple cream Ralph Lauren plates that were made in Limoges, and my grandmother's silver-plated cutlery from the 1950s. It is party night tonight.
Yes, Chinese themed party.
What are you cooking? Are we allowed to know?
Yes, can you guess?
Tofu!
Yes! It's mapo tofu, Sichuan style. It's going to be very hot.
Really? Well, I'm ready.
Spicy night.
Look at these beautiful women. Michael, you basically have a posse of beautiful women who follow you everywhere now.
Wow, look at you.
Also, could we focus on this really quite extraordinary tablecloth from Emmaüs today?
Did you buy this today? It's fabulous.
Yes.
Oh!
And I realise there's a lot of beautiful people here that we should be focusing on, but the tablecloth.
Oh yeah, it's
Beautiful!
fantastic. Stop it.
This is Hong Kong style, Western style, cream corn soup. We have it a lot in like wedding banquets.
This looks rather fabulous.
I don't know what it is, but it looks amazing.
I know what it is. Would you like to know?
Can you tell me?
Yes. It's Hong Kong Western style cream of sweet corn soup, which is apparently often served there at wedding banquets.
Oh wow. Who's getting married? Is it me and you?
Oh, Andreas, what a joy to look up and see your lovely face.
You're going to.
This looks magnificent. I would like to say thank you very, very much to Zeta and Mary for this delicious meal. Thank you.
Cheers!
Even Flappy Bird is having a fantastic time at the party.